teachers. In this video, we'll see how to add content to your classes. So everything is organized by pages or sub-pages. So here on the left side is where you can add pages. I'm going to add one. And if you, this is where you can also make it a sub-page of another page, or we'll see where you can also organize it. Now notice here that if you have various sections, you can choose to which section you want to publish this page. So I can choose all sections or any one of these separately. So I'm going to save, and there's my first page. Which was already created, and the one I created was Unit 1. Now if we go to this button, we can organize the pages. So if this one I wanted it to be in this place, or maybe this one I want it to be a sub-page of Unit 1, I'll just move it over and it will indent. Okay, so here it is. Now notice here also on the pages section, if it's this color, it's already published. If it's the way it was when we first created it, it's gray and it won't be visible to students until it is published. So right now, any students you have in your roster see only what's in red, what is published, and also if it's active. One thing is to have a class active or inactive, and within the class to have pages published or unpublished. Now all the content on each of the pages is added through content blocks. So if we click here on this button, we can see the type of content blocks. If you hover over each of these options, you'll see a preview or an example of what it'll look like on the right side. There you go. So let's say I want to add an image. I need to give it a name, although you can hide it if you want to, but you need to give a name. And what kind of arrangement do you want? Thumbnails, first image on page, or all image? Again, I just have a single picture, so I'm going to just use directly on the page. Here you have on all the content blocks, you choose where you want to place it. As your page gets long, this is helpful to either put it way at the top or at the very bottom, and still you can move it. So this is just a quick start. So I'm going to leave it here in the top quadrant. Next, this is an image, so I'm going to upload and attach. I have an option to write some information there or not, and I'm going to finish. So here's a picture. Now all I need to do is move it to the correct place. If that's the place, fine, but I could also put it on the column on the right. In this case, I have the left column is larger than the right column. We'll see in a moment where we can fix this or change it if that's your choice. Okay, so all these can be moved. If you want to have only the most recent content at the top and push everything down, you can always do that here. Okay, now I'm going to embed something from the web. And if you have the embed code, you just place it here. These are the different, you can see kind of like a preview of what you could embed. So what I'll do now is go to YouTube. Let's say I want this video.
The universe.
I'll go to share, embed, copy this, and that's what I'm going to paste here. Again, I can add some text. This is very short. It's not the same as having a text content block, which is kind of like a mini word processor. And where do I want to place it? I want it underneath at the very bottom. And save. And there's my video embedded. Okay, so about the different arrangement, the columns, we're working on a page, so it's under Manage Page. Here it's a page layout. You can have one column, two, even, and so on. This is where you can change the layout. This is for the whole page. And also going back to Manage Page, this is where you can delete a page. You can also move them and copy, etc. Okay, for the whole class, the settings are under Manage Class. This is only for the page. And I think this is the basic. That's then you just add anything that you need through here.